to my channel. I just got back from dinner and I just wanted to make this quick little video before I went to sleep, talking about like your life and like success and stuff like that. And I kind of like took notes earlier because I really wanted to film this video. I'm just gonna do it right now since I have like a little time before like I go to sleep. So like basically what I wanted to talk about is whether you're in high school or in college, like how to focus, like be successful at a very young age. And most people my age, so like I'm 20, they just like to like, you know, go out. Like I'm not against going out, like that's fun, but like when you're like, what you have to understand is there's something called short-term gratification and long-term gratification, and like you have to know the difference. And basically when you're going out partying, like, you know, doing all the fun stuff, like it's fun for like right now for the short term, but like you have to think about long-term goals. When you're young, you have like a lot of time and you're not really gonna have this much free time when you're an adult, so like you have to really use this time wisely. You like have more financial freedom when you're young, because when you get older, like you're gonna have like a lot of responsibilities, like family, you know, you have your 9-to-5 job or whatever you're getting into. And I feel like that's just like really, I would never want to get a 9-to-5 job. Like I don't think that's just me personally, and I don't know like people, if people actually like want to do it or they just like feel like they have to do it. I don't really know, but for me personally, I'd rather use this time, this free time that I have, which I don't have a lot of free time, but comparatively in the future, if I like ever get a job or, you know, anything like that, I'm gonna have like obviously less time. So the first point I want to make is just basically using the time that you have when you're young. You have to use that and, you know, plan out your future. Like where do you see yourself in 5 years, you know, where do you see yourself in 10 years? You have to like be able to answer those questions. And if you don't, then you definitely need to work on a lot of things and, you know, try to figure out like where you want to be and like set goals and work to, you know, get to those goals. So yeah, that's like my first tip kind of. And also like I get it, like you want to be popular in school and stuff, and like, you know, you want to do what everyone's doing, you want to fit in and all that stuff. But like personally, I don't want just like a regular life. I really want to live an extraordinary life. So like I don't want to do what everyone's doing. Like I want to be different, and I want to, you know, like I want to stand out. Like what's the fun in like doing the same thing everyone's doing? Okay, we get it, like everyone's going out and drinking and like partying and, you know, just doing whatever stuff that's just gonna make you happy for like the short term, but then like you wake up in the morning and you feel like shit, you know what I mean? And like I don't really want to feel like that, so I'd rather just like go to bed early, work out in the morning, and then just like, you know, start off my day like that, you know, so I can have like a more productive day, if that makes sense. And you should just have to ask yourself, would you rather be like popular and like, you know, do what everyone's doing right now, or would you rather have financial freedom while you're still young and just work towards those goals? Because if you do that every day, just write down where you want to see yourself in 5 years and just like write it down every single morning, and then like read it like every night or something like that, you know, affirmations and all those things are really important. So I'd rather be involved in that kind of stuff instead of just like, you know, just following like what everyone's doing, because like I just want to do my own thing and just like be different. I like hanging out with my friends and stuff, like, but you just have to find that balance, because social life is obviously important, but like you just have to find the balance between, you know, your social life, your school, like physical health or mental health are all very important. So yeah, that's like my advice basically, is just personally that's just what I would do. I would just like rather work on those things and like try to find a balance instead of, you know, just like doing what everyone's doing. Also, like one important thing that you should be doing is like living below your means, like not trying to impress people just because you have money. Like who are you really trying to impress, you know what I mean? You should just like live below your means. Instead of like paying like $10,000 for a purse, you can buy like a $5,000 purse and then like invest the rest in like stocks. Like you can invest in like, you know, Apple or Tesla or whatever, and then like you can like see that money grow instead of just like buying it like really expensive person. You just like put it in your closet and like you don't really, you just use it like once and then that's it, you know what I mean? So like stuff like that is also like really important to like do. And my other tip is, and this is like a really important one, especially when you're young, is to choose your friends wisely. And because like whether you like you know it or not, your friends really influence your behavior and the way you act and the way you respond to things, and those are like the foundation of, you know, your life. So basically like it's better to have no friends than like have friends that like are bringing you down, or like that don't support you, don't support your goals, like just don't have the same goals or mindset. I would just rather be friendless, honestly. So yeah, basically you should just find a group of people that are either like on your level or like on a higher level, so you can learn from them instead of just being the smart one in the group, or like, you know, the highest person in the group. You should just like kind of be like either like, sorry my camera died so I had to like charge it, but I was talking about like friend groups and like how you should be really careful when you're like trying to, you know, when you're choosing your friends, you have to be really aware of like how that person's like influencing you and like stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say on that. And then another thing that's like really important is traveling. Like traveling is just like the best thing you can do for yourself, because when you're just like living in one like city or like in like one area for a long period of time, you like really like you have no idea how like the culture and like the social, like just like the cultural things like that like influence you and like your decisions. But like when you travel more, you see a lot of different cultures, and like it literally opens your mind, and like, you know, it's just like a different perspective. You see the world and you're like, oh my god. It's just crazy how just by like staying at one place for like a long time, like, you know, the way you think is like really influenced with like those factors, like the cultural factor. So traveling and really seeing different people and how other people live and all that stuff, you know, you might even find like your passion, you know, when you're like in Asia or like something, I don't know. But yeah, I think it's really important to be like exploring and just like looking at like, you know, what's going on in other areas of the world, you know. I think that will really like open your eyes. It's just like a really fun thing to do, just meeting new people, experiences and all that stuff. That definitely will play like a huge role in your life. And also, like as I was saying, like surrounding yourself with like like-minded people. When I was talking about like choosing your friend group, you know, you should like choose people that can be like a good mentor to you, you know what I mean, like that can add to your life, add knowledge. You can do that by either like surrounding yourself with people like that, or just listening to like podcasts, or just like there are like a lot of ways now that we can, you know, access information. It's like really easy, like we have the internet, so we should really, you know, use it, and we should really utilize the resources that we have in order to be successful, because all you have to do is just work hard and you can get whatever you want basically. And also this video is basically like how you can be successful, and success doesn't really it's not only about money. Success is basically like setting a goal and then achieving the goal. So it could be like anything. Like if you want to be like happier, you can, you know, your goal could be like, oh, I want to be happy, and then, you know, like all the steps that you take in order to be like a happier person, and then when you're finally happy, then you're successful in that. So it's not always about money. Also, like your mental health, if you want to work on your mental health and you're successful in doing that, then, you know, you're successful. That's basically what it is. No matter what it is, just like write it down, and you can literally manifest anything to your life. And that is like the best part about life, is that you can do anything. Like you can actually literally do anything. There is no like limit to like what you can do. And most people, I feel like this is where like the disconnect is. Like they feel like there are like things that they can't really achieve. So like if you tell yourself, oh no, I can't do this, this is like too much, this is all I can do, then you're right, like that's all you can do, because it's just in your, that's what you know, it's just in your head. But let's say you want to, you want to buy a house by the end of the year, and you're like, oh no, it's too expensive, or it's too hard, it's too complicated, I don't have the down payment for this house. And like, if you're just giving yourself excuses, then that's literally what you're gonna get. Like, you're right, you're not gonna buy a house because you're saying you're not gonna buy a house. But if you actually believe that you can, and you're like, oh yeah, oh, I don't have a down payment, then I can do this to save more money. Or, oh no, it's like, I know it's like really complicated, but I can like do this. You just have to like really, you just have to have like a plan and then just execute it. Like, honestly, it's not really that hard. You can just manifest anything into your life, and it's like really important to know that you can attract anything you want into your life. And most people don't know that, and that's something that really needs to be talked about more. That's like what I can say about like how to be successful. I've come so far like these past couple of years. Like, it's been a really crazy journey for me, and like every goal that I have set, like I have achieved every goal, so I'm like really happy about it. And what I've learned is that if you set your mind to like do something, or if you have a goal, like it's really not that difficult to like achieve it. I mean, it is hard, like it does require hard work, but like it's not impossible. You just have to want it bad enough, and then you just have to set your goal, and then you just have to work for it. Yeah, and like manifestation really is a really good thing to like, educate yourself on, because you can really do anything. I guess that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and that's my sister. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, comment, and yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure to check out my other videos. I have a lot of vlogs. I have a lot of travel vlogs. I have, just like chit chats, like what I'm doing right now. I actually have a lot of videos, so you guys should definitely check those out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Bye.